Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to Phantom Brigade. This is a XCom slash Battletech style mashup of a game that I absolutely love, featuring an open-ended campaign and pretty deep strategic combat. In this game, we will be trying to liberate our country from an occupying, invading force of nameless individuals. And to do that, we will be conducting something like guerrilla warfare from our mobile base right here. At our disposal, we have some mechs featuring pretty advanced technology. And hopefully that's going to be enough to turn the tide against an entire country. The map is huge. I'm looking forward to diving into this campaign and seeing what the game has to offer. We are at the moment just outside of the starter zone. You do your tutorial here, and we're in the first region of Ostbaggerweil. Ostbaggerweil? Something. There is a war on at the moment as we are trying to retake control of this region. You see here, there's a blue bar, red bar enemies, enemy objectives, and a current battle between the Home Guard, which is sort of like your standing army, your country's standing army. Helping these guys doing these objectives reduce the enemy's strength. When depleted, the province is captured, and losing battles, if your Home Guard loses these battles, which they will do if you don't intervene, will see the enemy a little bit closer to victory. So we want to help that out. We are currently en route to help this battle. Defend this objective, reduce this a little bit, push on to this other objective down here. They've got a forward base, presumably we'll need to take that out. Repair convoys going around, and some more objectives up in the north. Hopefully doing sort of this area is going to be enough for us to win the war. Let's talk about our mechs and pilots. You've got pilots. They've got a personality that I think has really no impact whatsoever on the actual gameplay. I could be wrong. It's not fully explained. But these guys are customizable. You can rename them. You can make them look however you want. You can just hit the random button right there. Let's talk mechs. So you have got mechs. And these mechs are pretty cool and very customizable. At the moment, we've got an assault rifle, secondary missiles, and then the various parts. You've got torso, legs, and 2 arms making up your mech. All of these torsos and parts all have different stats. To the right, you'll see they've actually got sort of slots that can be tweaked. Some of them are fused in, they can't be taken out. These can, however, be swapped out. They are not locked with different modules, changing their parameters to suit your needs. This does seem like it's way better. But do we want it on this mech is the question. We'll get to that in just a second. For our mechs, we've got an assault rifle mech, we've got a missile boy, a sniper man, and another missile guy. I really feel like missiles are very strong in this game, and absolutely no reason to not have at least 1 or 2 mechs in the back lines just spamming missiles. They're very strong. You've got an inventory system showing all of the parts that you have. You've got subsystems. These are the parts that you can swap into different slots if you've got the space for it. You've got a workshop. This is where you can build different items if you've unlocked the tech for it, build new mech frames, so on. And then you've got sort of a tech tree. After battle, you can salvage for supplies, salvage parts, and get them as rewards, and you use these to upgrade your mobile base with different abilities, increase cruising speed, for example, sensors. We've already unlocked the overdrive and one optimized storage slot, giving us an extra mech, and you'll be able to get more mech slots as you go on. You start off with a base of 2. And I believe that is most of this screen explained. We're going to go ahead and get the time going, jump into battles, because the battle is very interesting. While we're on the move, we've got down here your liquid fix. This is used to repair your mechs. You're a little bit banged up, but we're going to go into battle a little bit damaged. We've got another battle that we need to go to, so we're going to have to defend that. Alrighty. Follow the distress signal put out by the Home Guard to squash some enemy forces in this battle. One of your pilots is jumpy. They mean business, Commander. They really want to win this war. Another shrugs. I reckon we can take them. What do you think, boss? We suit up. We can take them. We've got a threat level of 2. This should be a very hard battle according to the prediction here. Maybe it will be. Maybe it won't. We are spawning in down here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies to deal with. But we have an ace up our sleeve. There's our squad. Go ahead, hit the deploy, and go. Now, battles in this game take place in 5-second segments. That happens sort of in real time, but we have a piece of technology that allows us to predict the enemy's movements and actions within those 5 seconds and react accordingly. It is a huge advantage, as you could expect. So, these are our mechs, where the enemy sort of over in this direction. As you can see on the timeline right here, we can see everything the enemy is going to do and what actions they're going to take. This guy will be running forward. It'll be this dude right here. Running forward, and round about there, he's going to start attacking with a cannon while moving forward. Similarly, we can predict what everybody else is doing. This guy's running, then waiting, then running, then waiting. He's firing some missiles. We want to kill him very quickly because missiles are very strong. Now, what I like to do, start off with our sniper guy. We're just gonna see if he's getting any attention. He is getting, looks like it's 2 attacks over the course of this 5 seconds. One of which is being blocked by a hill. We don't have to worry about that too much. The other is from this dude right here with a cannon that should have decent range on it. So we probably want to like fall back a ways. More like here is gonna see us have most of those attacks blocked. But it will not give us a chance to shoot anything, unfortunately. That's alright. We get into cover. Hopefully. And then we can reposition somewhere and take a shot. Maybe not. Is there anybody we can shoot at? Blocked, blocked, blocked. Everybody's blocked. There's another missile boat down at the back. May indeed be quite difficult. Let me have a think. Okay, so for our sniper, I think we're gonna run over to this hill, staying pretty far away with some obstacles between us. We pop up, we take a sniper shot. That's his turn locked in. As for our missile guys, I think we're just gonna queue up some missile attacks against... I don't know, we need to move forward a little bit, making sure we don't run into each other on the world line. We want to go after the missile guys. I think you are a prime target. This guy's a little bit out of range. But if we wait just a touch, he will be in range, round about there, and we should be able to get off 2 attacks. One there. These attacks generate heat. Too much heat and you take damage, so you want to sort of space them out to make sure you don't take that damage. We're going to eat 2 missiles after this guy. while being safe behind cover. Sure, there's no... A little bit of collision right there, actually. We have to rethink that move. Maybe I just walk you forward. I think walking you forward is fine. You will also have some missiles, so I'm going to similarly walk you forward. We can take this guy out. I'd be very happy, but our first volley, a little bit out of range. I don't think we'll be able to get 2 attacks unless we put one right there. We'll get a second attack in round about there against this guy. Hopefully we can take him out real quick. Then we've got our man here with an assault rifle. Doesn't look like anybody's targeting him except for that one tank. We can sort of position ourselves there. Get an attack on him. That's in optimum range. Weapons do have range where they're most effective, and some weapons are affected by if you're moving, and if you're not, they'll have different spreads and chances to hit. Our assault rifle doesn't suffer from this particular hang-up. You may have parts on your mechs that allow them to do certain abilities, like dash, for example. And then we've got just a AI-controlled tank at the back with cannons. Let's get in some missiles. I think that's our turn all locked in. We'll see how this plays out. Lots of missiles coming down, lots of dodged attacks. An attack happens there. And then the sniper shot goes down. Alright, when you've plugged in everything, you hit the execute button, boop, and you get to watch all of that play out in glorious fashion. There go the missiles. That's the sniper shot. And that 5 seconds is over. Now, you were able to watch that replay in case you missed anything. Looks like we took some damage early on from, I'm not sure what. Looked like a cannon shot. Didn't do too much damage. Our friend over here got sniped and had his legs taken out. Our guy over here took a whole bunch of damage. And the tanks are still up and running. I'm not too worried about the tanks. We head into the planning. Now, we can click on the guy whose legs were taken out and see he's crashing. He's heading to the floor. He won't be able to do anything. And it looks like he's not doing anything for the rest of his turn. Which is fine by me. One less dude to worry about. We've got a second set of missiles inbound towards this guy. Looks like he is also sending out some more missiles. How's our sniper guy looking? You getting any attacks this turn? Yes, it looks like that tank is going to attack you round about the 1 second mark. I don't like the idea of that. He has a machine gun. It shouldn't do too much damage, but we're going to try and snipe him down before that happens. As soon as we've got enough cooling. That's in optimum range, and we'll slip in another attack against this guy. That should be you neatly taken care of. We should probably walk you back behind this hill. And we'll fit in some more missiles as soon as we've cooled down enough. Over there. My dude, you are pretty safe behind. Just leave you where you are. Send out another set of missiles also against this guy. Now our friend around this way looks like somebody is chasing him. This tank is coming in to attack us. Don't like that idea. But if we run sort of this way, the tank's attack is blocked. We can get in some more attacks. Alright, so that's walking us through the tank. Don't really want to do that. Guess we'll walk back around this way. That puts you... sort of behind this mech. We'll definitely want an attack against you right there. If we can squeeze in another attack somewhere. Maybe. Against you. That's gonna let us overheat. No, we should be fine. That looks pretty good to me. Let's see how that turn plays out. We missed the snipe shot. Killed one tank. Second tank is about to get a whole bunch of missiles. Lost one unit. It's one too many. Whatever you say. Alright, he's limping and attacking. You're about to receive a lot of attacks. Our tank is going down. Whenever you lose friendly units, it sort of affects your reputation with the home guard. So they may not send more reinforcements. Not something I like. This guy trying to hit us with missiles. We're gonna try and make sure that doesn't happen. We're gonna snipe him nice and early. See if we can run just a little bit. A little bit back. Can we get our attack in time? It's a good chance to hit. I'm gonna take it on the off chance that we're able to get rid of him. Might even be able to squeeze in one round of missiles on him as well. His legs are pretty close to being gone, so we might be able to. The thing with missiles is the travel time is... like, you'll see it says there 2.7 seconds if we were to shoot right away. Which means those attacks wouldn't land until somewhere around this mark. Already too late, he's got the volley off. We need something a little bit more immediate. You are actually being shot right off the bat, so we're going to bring up our shield to block that attack. Somewhere around here. Raise our shield in that direction. We're just going to tank that shot and squeeze in a shot before... like so. Don't know against who. Sniper trying to get rid of this guy. Hopefully successful. We will get in a second attack with the sniper. Terrain is blocked. He's blocked. He is in optimal range, so we'll take that shot. Gonna ask my guy to dash over this way. See if we can get him behind cover. Use him to like sort of run around. Is this a machine gun guy? It is. It has a very long attack. Good for suppression. Maybe we don't want to dive forward. We want to dive back. Oh, I think this works out. It's going to run you all the way around here. And we should be able to get in one attack right there. Without overheating. That'll be good. You're probably getting sniped on the second sniper attack. First sniper attack goes down, so it's just these guys. I'm gonna walk you over here. Keep the shield up. Get one missile volley against this tank. Maybe even a second missile volley somewhere around here against this tank. Don't think missiles very effective against these tanks. Maybe they're too fast. We're gonna do it anyway. These missiles won't hit until next turn. Missiles go in everywhere. I believe everybody has actions. Execute. Let's see it all pan out. Do we get the early shot? We do. It doesn't crash him though. We took a lot of damage there. We got to be careful next turn. Alrighty. You've got a secondary attack I would like against this guy. He's running away. Our sniper took a lot of damage. I don't want him to go down. You've got individual HP for different modules. You've got 2 arms, your legs, and your torso, as well as your pilot health. If your pilot gets knocked out, of course the mech doesn't function, and they get injured. They're not dead, as far as I know, but they're injured. So our sniper's being left to his own devices. I feel like that's a serious mistake there, my friends. Is we've got a target right there. The only shot I think we're gonna get. You are also in optimum range. You'll probably be dead by the time you get there. Alright, so we're down to 2 mechs and a tank. It's this mech. That's this guy who's been legged already. He is attacking while pushing up. And then we'll try to attack again. That attack will hopefully never get off. Let's watch the replay. I want to see the shield block. I love it. Runs up, fires off the missiles, puts up the shield. Tanks it. Oh, very cool. Head back to the planning. This guy is attacking us. This guy's got some missiles on the way. I think we just put in our missile attack against this guy. We can maybe get our shield up to block some of this attack. Our sniper is going to be taking him out. We want to sort of chase this guy. See if we can get a pistol shot on him. As soon as we cool down, around about there, he's out of range. It's a fast boy. Fast boy. Don't want to block our own sniper shot. That would be catastrophic. He's kind of in range. Round about there, maybe? $78, our odds to hit. Not that good. Taking a little bit of damage over on this side as well, but we've done good work. Some missiles inbound on our location. We're just going to run forward. And as soon as we can, actually those missiles are coming in pretty darn early. So we're going to try to dodge them. They're going to come in around about there. They've got about a 3-second-ish travel time, depending. We'll head this way and try to dash away from the missile damage. Continue running sort of like so. That'll put us in optimum range if we can to get off an attack. Against you, and you should be very dead. Alright, I believe everything is locked in. Let's see how that goes. Away go the missiles. Sniper shot takes out the tank. We do get the pistol shot on the back. Another sniper round coming in. I think it misses. This is all going very well. He's finishing his attack and then he will eject. This guy just got crashed, so he is down for the count for a little bit. We'll try to finish him off nice and early before he gets back up. Sniper, just go ahead and continue picking off the targets. I believe he said he was ejecting. The tank is dead. So it's just this guy. What if we just get a pistol shot? What if we dual pistol this guy? Move up. We'll move up into pistol range. Take that shot. Some early missiles against this guy. While walking over this way. I believe you haven't got any orders. Take a shot there. Keep moving. This way. That'll be our turn. Alright, any screw-ups? Aside from that one attack, should be fine. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to delay this attack to make sure we've got our shield up. To block this guy right from the outset, and we'll get our attack going against this guy as soon as that's done. Execute. Alright, he's very, very dead. He is also very dead. And that's it. That's a win. Successful defense. A little bit of damage that we're going to have to repair off, but that's a win. Now, there is a salvage system in this game. We didn't get a lot of salvage here. In fact, we got next to nothing. I don't think we even want this. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm. You'll see the enemy weakened. We got +1 reputation. Escalation is a measure of how hard the enemies are going to be. So this starts off with like a 1-star thing. Now we're up to 3 stars. Situation is escalating. The question is, do we go back and defend this battle site? I think we have to. We've already lost quite a lot. We have to go back, defend this battle site, and then maybe we can take an attack. I don't think we have enough time to run over there and get back in time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to defend the home guard. We're going to activate the overdrive as soon as we can. Meow, to get over there in a real hurry. Wrap this one up. The issue that we're facing is that we're a little bit banged up. It also says it's very hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yet another 7 enemies. And hopefully after this we can actually push to the objective a little bit more slowly, so that we can get some repairs. Now we do have another tank on our side. Let's see what's going on here. This tank has an assault rifle. That's kind of scary. We'll stay out of range and see what snipes we can get. Getting good damage with our sniper rifle. Pretty important. Everything is out of optimum range. We head to this hill. That attack is blocked, which is even better. We should be able to get a good shot on you. That would be huge. He's got missiles. Typically don't really need to do anything with our missile boats. We're just going to walk him forward. Make sure he stays behind a hill. And as soon as somebody gets in range, like you, we're just going to spam you with the missiles. Yeah, that guy's getting missile spammed, for sure. Again, there is no penalty to doing this other than the heat generated, so not a problem. And if we get to round about there, we get to shoot. Oh, that's our friendly tank. What's he doing? He's getting hit by missiles. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing I care to do about that. There's a lot of tanks over here. I think our assault rifle can do a lot of work. It says it's blocked. Yeah, the terrain is blocking us there. Gonna run over this way and soften up this guy for our first attack. I think that's all of our actions locked in. I'm pretty happy with it. Don't think we should take too much damage here. Away go the missiles. The snipe doesn't do too much damage. The missiles do pretty good work. The shield is already down with another volley of missiles coming in. I think we can push round the back. We'll get in one attack suboptimally. We want to kind of hug this wall. Keep him in optimum range. We want to move on from that location. We can get a pretty good shot on this guy. We can get a pretty good shot on this guy from the back. Hitting people in the back, pretty important. We need a snipe. He is in optimal range. I feel like these attacks are going to finish you off. I don't like that we're getting this attack right here. This attack feels like it's going to hurt. I don't know if it's worth it. We don't want to take any more damage. We might actually be better off that attack has already happened. Attacking, driving, attacking, attacking. Maybe we just absorb it. Machine gun. It's an assault rifle. 47. Looks like our right arm. Should be able to tank that. So we will do that snipe. Do that snipe. Get 3 attacks. Do that snipe. That's beautiful. Our missiles can just spam the hate. Should be good. Just let loose. Our shield guy, I kind of like him being a bit more forward so that he gets targeted once in a while. We can raise our shield against it, and I think you're gonna take 1 shot, and that'll be it. Alright, let's review. Yeah, we got some missiles inbound. This missile guy is actually doing a lot. He's got a sniper rifle. Ah, and missiles. Well, he's not taking sniper shots, he's taking missile volleys. And we actually have a sniper shot on him and a couple rounds of missiles. I think it'll be okay. We might take some pain here. Shield guy's gonna get some missiles. This tank is gonna shoot us in the back. I don't love that idea. An assault rifle, but we're at pretty long ranges. Shouldn't do too much. While we're running around, we're gonna shoot this guy in the back. Alright, looks good. That's that mech done for. That's a good snipe. Took out his missiles, I believe, and finished him off. Alright, we've reduced the enemy's effectiveness. We're getting roughed up over this way. This tank here with an autocannon. Might have to dash to put some distance. Maybe avoid some of this. Dash sort of this way. See if we can position ourselves sort of like there. Take an attack when we can. Keep moving forward. Oh, you can't move very far at all. You're a heavy boy. That'll do. When is this attack coming from the tank? Around about here. Get our shield up. Get a missile attack in. Okay. With some love. Get another missile attack in. Right there. Against you. How's our tank doing? He's holding. Our sniper. Anything for you to shoot? He's crashed. We sent some missiles after him, I believe. Just gonna attack. Right there. These missiles going after you. That should be everybody. Pretty happy with that. See how much damage we actually take over here. Quite a lot. Scary stuff. It's almost down. But that mech is dead. Our vehicle is dead. That sucks. We want to keep those guys alive. And now there's just one tank. There's 3 tanks left. All the tanks are up. Alrighty. Well, our sniper can make some good work happen here. There. It's a mech. Full mech. This mech is probably dead. Don't have to worry about that. Let's just get in our attacks. Put one right there. You need to not get hit by anything. Is an attack coming his way? It's from an assault rifle. Pretty long ranges. I like our odds of getting out of there. That will overheat us. We can't take any more damage. We really can't. What's our chance? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to make my guy stand right here. Get rid of that attack. He raises his shield. This way. Aimed at this guy. You, I'm gonna stand behind our tank guy when that attack comes through. I've tried this strategy before. It tends to not work out for me. Right there. And I need you to keep pace with this guy. That working? Run, 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 run. Attack's being blocked. Then we can maybe wait a little bit till the attack is finished. Pop out. We get our attacks in. Like there. Hit this guy, hopefully kill him. I think we can squeeze in another attack on this guy. Won't overheat. Attacking. One set of missiles for you. One set of missiles for you. Now, all this time our shield guy Maybe get off a volley of missiles against you as well. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if this plan plays out. Because it could be a disaster. Execute. Shield comes down. Tanks a bunch of the shots. Oh, that's tight. Oh no, we got legged and our pilot's concussed. That's heavy. I didn't realize there'd be a second set of attacks coming in. Oof. Alright, but that is dead. There's just the one tank left. This mech is out. What that means for us over the course of this war? Probably not good things. That's a blocked shot. Is there a way we can get our sniper into a position? Right there, maybe. Sets up. It is a blocked shot, but we do fire twice. We might be able to shoot through a poor person's house. Shoot that. He's attacking our shield boy. It's a pretty ineffective attack. You know what? I think we're good here. And there it is. The snipe comes down. Takes him out. Alrighty. So we lost some legs, unfortunately. That does sort of sucks. Enemy weakened. Escalation has gone up. I think we just grab everything if we can. Confirm. Alrighty. We need to get some repairs sorted. Units. This guy. Lost his legs. That does sort of hurt. We don't have good legs. We'll go with these. As for our pilot, I believe that was you. Lightly injured. Gonna take a while to heal him up. The war is almost won. I think if we capture this objective, we might get there. The thing is, we have to take a little bit of time to get some of these repairs to happen. We're gonna set ourselves up right over here. Allow some time to tick past. Hopefully we don't get like a patrol coming out to mess with us or anything. Why was that paused? We kind of screwed up a little bit there. Camaraderie. All pilots recover. There's these random events during the game. Some of them positive, some of them negative. One of them saw one of our teammates just sort of abandon ship. No way. You had Captain Grossmayer as your pilot instructor too. I don't miss them as a training officer, that's for certain. They definitely run a mean course. Were you around when... blah 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 blah. Trading war stories is a must-have culture in any unit, and the Brigade is no exception. The pilots are reminiscing over simpler times when training was just that and not a prelude to war. Leave them to it. We recover a little bit. We want our mech to recover quite a lot before we actually move in with this next assault. So let's speed up time. There is an objective that is slowly ticking down. And I feel like if we lose that, it's all over. GG's. But we're going to be going into this fully repaired, hopefully. Let's just give our mechs the once-over and see if there isn't anything that we can improve. Particularly make sure I've got the right sniper rifle equipped. Yes. Alright, I'm pretty happy with everything else. Handgun, shield and missiles. Assault rifle and missiles. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. I think we're ready for this push. And maybe we'll win this first province. We're going to move on in. Hopefully it's going to be enough, because if it ain't... The base is tense and quiet. You can hear the rat-a-tat of guns in the distance, and smoke is thick just ahead of you. One of your pilots tries to break the tensions with a joke, but there is only nervous laughter in response. As you get closer to the fight, you see burning mechs, but they are too damaged to tell which side they might have belonged to. You all turn your eyes away. The home guard sent out a distress signal. Are we going to answer? Yes, we are. This is going to be hard. Looks like there's only 2 dudes, but over on the left here, we'll see some conditions. Only 2 dudes? But we've only got 3 mechs? Why is that? I guess it's a condition for this particular map, right? That's fine, I supposes. We definitely want our sniper, our tank, and the longbow. Sure, let's go. A 3v2, we got this. Day 9, 11:30. There's our boy. Alright. Looks like it's a straight up head-to-head. They've got 1 mech and 1 tank with cannons. Mech equipped with a machine gun. This shouldn't be too hard. We wait for this guy to just walk into range. We can maybe even move up. Get this attack off a little bit earlier. I would like to get this shot off before his missile volley, which happens round about there. I'm gonna make sure we've stopped moving. And there it is. The missile volley's coming after this guy. We might have to take some evasive maneuvers. We're just gonna try and work down the front guy. Doesn't look like there is any kind of reinforcements. We take down the mech, and the tank should be no problem. You, my guy, gonna have to do a little bit of evasive action. You're gonna move forward. Can we get you into cover in time? I don't think we can. So we're gonna move you like here. Gonna have you dash to hopefully evade some missile action. We'll double dash. We're gonna continue running because you're very high on heat. That should be this turn sorted. Let's hopefully land our shots. Missile barrage away. Sniper rifle takes a shot, misses. Missiles go out. We evaded. Second missile comes out. We're just gonna stand in place. Try to snipe the tank out of range. Alright, we're gonna take a suboptimal shot against you. If it lands, you're probably done for. We'll take a second one. I'll attack with our missiles on the tank. Make sure we get some attacks in. On the run. Like so. We can squeeze in another attack somewhere. Like there. Just want to make sure that you are always keeping this guy in range. Beautiful. That's fine. We can even throw up a shield after this attack. This direction. Oh, the sniper shot landed. That's taking out that mech. There goes some missiles. This should be all over. Just gonna execute. Here comes the missiles, taking out the tank. That's this mission. Supposedly hard. Pretty clean. Anything else? Victory. Site is ours. Enemy weakened by 20. Escalation gained. There's some parts here that we're gonna pick up. Yep. Sounds good. Province liberated. Thanks to your efforts, the enemy was driven out of the contested province. Resistance forces will hold it from here on out. Continue. Victory. The enemy forces diminished. You get a message from the Home Guard. The war is over. For now, at least, the province we can know peace while the enemy licks their wounds. There is still much to be done, the Home Guard reminds you, while things are peaceful. But that can come later. Your pilots are in good spirits, and there is talk about whether you will give them a night off to get rip-roaring drunk. They are hopeful. We're going to join the parade. We can spare the entire night off. It'll cost us 5 hours of no movement, but all pilots recover. Not that they need to, but come on. Our first victory deserves a big reward. Home Guard recovering. And that's it. First province liberated. It is now in blue, but see, there's still some enemy presence here. And I believe they can recapture this province. And it's the thing that I like, that the enemy is always reacting and moving on this campaign map. It's very nice. We're not just going from one objective to the next. You know, the enemy can fight back, and they probably will. So it will last for 5 hours. We should be able to resupply at this point, right? This is now our province. And maybe a home base somewhere. I think this is a resupply point. This is a resupply point. Resupply base. That's a farm. Hidden workshop cache. An active cache that will most likely contain parts, subsystems, or some supplies. Attacking it will present an opportunity to secure the equipment and escape without eliminating all the guards and reinforcements. Fair enough. So we'll move over to the resupply point as soon as our dudes have finished partying. Let's take a look at our guys. Our mechs are repairing. I would like a better machine gun. We just haven't come across one as yet. This one has better range, less scatter. It does overall less damage. Damage. There's two types of damage, kinetic and impact. You can have two types of armor as well that presumably blocks impact. Oh, impact is useful for destroying cover. Kinetic direct damage, the unit integrity and barrier. Damage taken by pilots. I thought barrier reduced impact damage. Apparently impact is just good at smashing through objects. You don't have impact, presumably you can't tear through buildings and terrain and stuff. Good to know. I had no idea. That is pretty darn cool. I would like that to be on this screen, something that shows your mech rating. I guess if you hover over it, it does right up at the top there. So 2.2, 2.8, 2.5, 2.8, so I can tell that this guy is probably the lowest geared. Maybe there's better stuff to do here? Definitely. We could put this on. It becomes slower, but we get more shield and barrier, which is nice. I think the difference between barrier is that the barrier will regenerate after taking damage. Based on, presumably, some sort of power factor. And I like the idea of having high barrier. Regenerating HP seems pretty tasty. We do lose some speed for this. I like our speed, but we'll go ahead and slap that on. Thruster reach, -2 power, plus 100 thrust. They're both exactly the same. Afterburner. 88 barrier regeneration, heat dissipation, heat capacity, power and some thrust. This gives 132 barrier restoration. You know what? I kind of like that idea. Go ahead and do some tweaking. We do want him to stay sort of maneuverable. We don't want any heavy stuff on him, even though we get a little bit more tanky and improve his rating. Just don't have that much great stuff to slot in at the moment. Let's go ahead and select everything. Not quality, not level. Let's just go back to quality. Alright, everything's been selected. We're going to detach all modules. And I'm probably going to look to salvage the majority of this stuff. Not the shield. Maybe not the missiles. In fact, let's just salvage this stuff. Do some big upgrades. Doot, 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 doot. Scrap fully. Scrap fully. Keep the weapons. Scrap fully. Getting a bunch of scrap. We'll do some upgrades. Do we want this? IS Dragon. Experimental shotgun. You know, it costs 250. I'm gonna go ahead and build it because I'm curious to see what that's like. That's gonna take some time, and then we'll go over to upgrades and see what upgrades we can do. Accelerated repair. Removes industrial constraints on the repair station. Oh, we need components. It's not just salvage to build some of these things. Expanded stores make space for new units on the base by moving some internal systems. Having more mechs seems like a good thing. So if we can go up to... Well, it says 6 storage slots. I don't know if that means we can have more, like, field more mechs. Cloaks the base from enemy forces, drastically reducing detecting ranges, limits movement speed, and quickly consumes power reserves. I don't know if we care about that. Adds heat shielding to the reactor, reduces heat signature in overdrive mode. Overdrive sensing. Maybe we want that one. Can't get the reactor, we don't have the parts, we just sold off everything like a dum-dum. Speeds up construction and unlocks uncommon equipment by extending workshop hardware to support military grade. Alrighty, so we actually want to be storing up all our components. Good to know. I'm gonna grab this. This costs us 1,000 supplies. Pick it up now. Gonna head back to the inventory and actually go to our primary weapons. There's some stuff here that we can shift. I don't like machine guns. We'll keep the assault rifle. Get rid of this sniper rifle. Rid of this. Now we head back to the workshop, build us a mech frame. Alrighty. And that's where we're gonna end off our first episode of this new series. I think our next plan of action is just to run down this equipment convoy, level 3, and see what happens, and we'll choose our next target, whether it's going to be Balekin, Vermel, or Furland. I think we might just strike out into the open, and then we have all of these different areas that we can attack. Does leave us like very open to retaliation. So maybe we play around the outskirts. We'll make a decision. Thank you all very much for watching. Leave a like, consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.